Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Gonna run it. It's Riley. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He breaks free. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. The Nittany Lions move into the red zone. Second down, they're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push and some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm. But when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And this is dropped.
A
huge game. Could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
6-9-1, Gators mark.
The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. The Nittany Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He's going to take off. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Oh, man, what a really gutsy play here by this quarterback. Keeping it himself on 4th down, getting the yards he needs to pick up the first down. Good decision.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense going with the hurry up. They're going to run the option. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Ball care for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here comes a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Finds his man. It's Martin. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Drive, ugly punt. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Launching downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Martin. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's an option look. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He hands it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Caught on the outside. It's Martin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Stop right there at the line, no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Smith. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the tackler. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
6-9-1, Gators score. Get set.
He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Alabama now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hill. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll take the lead in the second half. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Wideouts now clustered. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle made after the completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Smith.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Second down, looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Breaks free. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the runner takes off to his right. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Using his legs here. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Did he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Testing the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And this one to put his team in front here in the final period. He missed it. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big game. Midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, once in a while you get to these critical moments in a game. And with that stop by this defense, here we are in the 4th quarter in a tie game. Now it's 4th down. You've had 3 chances to punch this in, not able to do it. Do you take the lead, or are you going to try to get the touchdown this close to the goal line?
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game. So a good W here. They're